Hi guys, this is Maria. Welcome to my channel. This week's video is baby Justin's 12 months update, and I wanted him to be here, but he was playing outside with his sister and he's completely messy. So I will cover all of his milestones, things he's playing with, and don't worry, you're gonna see plenty of videos of him. So he's always been a very active baby. So he's been working on his walking, and he finally started walking at about 10.5 months. He took his first few steps and it was very exciting. You could see right now on the screen. He was just, wobbling. The way it worked for him, he first started pulling up, then standing, letting go. And that's one of the clues that your baby will start walking soon, if they are able to stand by themselves. And then eventually he did his first steps, and now he is 12 months already and he's walking everywhere. And if you hold his hand, he tries to run. So he's really on the move and super cute. Big milestone for us finally is his teeth. He finally has teeth. So by his first birthday, he had 2 coming through the gum, and then another 2 were almost there. So now he has 4 teeth, and when we had his checkup about a week ago, he actually has 6 more coming. So his mouth is full of teeth. He was late to teeth, which my daughter was late too. She was about 8 months when she got her first one. Because he started teething now, it affected several things. First of all, he's sleeping. When his teeth were cutting through the gums, he became really light sleeper. And I plan to transition him in his bed, but in his own room, but it's not happening quite yet because he still wants his mommy. And if you're out there and your baby is still in the room with you and they're over 1, not a big deal. We transitioned out the daughter probably a few months before she was 2, and now she sleeps in her room every single night. Sometimes when she's sick, things happen, she might get scared and she wakes up, but most of the time it's pretty consistent, and you will have time to transition your baby. The thing that has been affected by his teething is breastfeeding. He bites, and I feel like he almost can't help himself when he bites me. So I am actually on a fast track to wean him. I am not pushing it, nor am I rushing into it, because I actually love breastfeeding. It's one of my favorite things to do with my babies. The closeness it gives and so many things it cures. But during the day, I just give him his sippy cup, and he's been drinking out of his sippy cup since about 10 months. I would say introduce the sippy cup as soon as possible if you are planning to wean, either of the bottle or the breast, whichever you want to introduce the sippy cup as early as possible. We give him just water. I have not given him cow's milk yet. And so during the day, I try to, if he's not asking for nursing, I don't even nurse him. He still nurses to go to sleep, and he still nurses at night, mainly because of his teeth. But as far as solids that he's eating, everything, the boy eats pasta, steak, ground beef, meatballs. He did have a few food sensitivities, and you might want to be careful with your kids when you give them acidic foods. So like tomatoes gave him a little bit of the red spots on his face, and one day I think peaches he had a reaction to peaches, and also he had a reaction to oranges when he ate too much of it. So just be careful with acidic foods. But again, I've done baby-led weaning with him, so he's been eating just the chunks. I didn't really give him purees like I did with my daughter, and he's been great. As far as his social skills, I don't know if it's being a second child or is it just he's a different baby. He makes friends everywhere we go. He likes to play with balls. It's his absolute favorite to throw a ball. He started to learn how to throw a ball over his head about 9.5 to 10 months. So he would like pick both balls up and throw it at you. And now everywhere we go, he carries a ball with him, and he just sees somebody he wants to play with, and he's like, oh, and throws the ball at them. And then the person throws it back, and the next thing you know, you have 5 kids throwing the ball to baby Justin. Very social. Now on the topic of speech. I am a bilingual mom, and what I've been doing with him, I completely dropped English when it's me and him. I just speak only Russian language, and I try to do the same even if my daughter is around. To her, I speak English, to him, I speak Russian. That way, actually, she now repeats some of the English words, Russian words as well, while he's learning them. And I'm very excited to share that his first few words that he's been saying so far were Russian. He said мяч, which is a ball. Then he says that all the time, it's to give. So if he asks for something, and he also says dada, he does not say mama. I don't know why. I've also been working with him on the sounds of the animals, and one of his favorite animals is that wolf back there. Every time he sees him, he starts woo. Also he does woof for the dog, and he really likes the cat, but he does not make meow sound yet. I'm thinking that he didn't master quite yet. But he's all about ba 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 da da da, you know, making all those sounds and coordinating with his voice. As far as his fine motor skills, one of the things you want to look out for is the pinch grip. I think at about 9 months, and he's been using his 2 fingers. I do baby-led weaning, so he feeds himself blueberries and smaller pieces of food. So that actually helps develop it, and lots of toys. I did a separate video covering his favorite toys, so I will link it and below and also at the end of this video, so make sure to check it out. But he plays with a lot of more developmental toys and open-ended toys, and some of them that are actually suggested for older ages, but I had it in my playroom because I have an older child. So he's been exposed to it and he really caught on how to use them. So please make sure. The interesting thing that happened recently is that his personality is coming out through. He's a very sweet and chill boy. But one thing he picked up a few habits from his sister, like teasing. Like he likes to grab her milk bottle and wait for her reaction. I try to put the stop to that. They like to agitate each other on purpose, which drives me crazy. And sometimes I really don't even want to interfere. I'm like, you agitate each other, that's your thing. I'm not even good. Why am I in the middle of it? None of you is right. Outside of agitating each other, they are also very, very sweet and loving siblings. Give each other hugs, kisses, and love together. Share lots of sweet moments. So it makes me happy that we actually decided to have kids so close together. They're only 23 months apart, and they're already best buddies. So started potty training him. I did it very early with my daughter. Actually, at this age, she was already pooping only on a potty. With him, it's been a little more difficult, and I will say it's not because of him, it's because of me. I just don't have as much time to just stick him on the potty and read him books, because with Scarlett I had unlimited time. Right now I have school, I have extracurricular activities, so I just don't have a chance to give him the opportunity to sit as long as he needs to. But every once in a while I let him go without the diaper, and if he pees, he pees. He knows it gets wet, but I'm trying to work with him to make him poop only on the potty. Because that's how I started with Scarlett, and honestly I don't want to change any more duty diapers. Yeah, that's the update. Baby Justin is doing great. He's a very happy boy, running around, throwing balls and agitating his sister, eating and babbling away, giving hugs and kisses. So we love him very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to stick around and click that subscribe button. I would love to have you. I will do my next video actually on how to make your children eat vegetables. We pretty successful with it. I actually never had many issues, but I will share with you how I prepare it and how they like it. So that will be my next video. Click notifications button not to miss out, and like and share. Thank you.